Good morning. Welcome to this week's Pastor Blast. Today's Tuesday, December 20th. The topic of this week's Pastor Blast is the God of surprises. So, why are we surprised when things work out better than expected? All the while, that was his plan because he already had worked it out. I'm going to give you a testimony that something that happened recently. Last week we had our children's Christmas program. So while we were gearing up and planning for this year's children's Christmas program, I was finding out from a few of the parents that their children was not able to participate in the program. Although I understood why they could not make it and commit to the practices, I was disappointed because I thought, how are we going to have a children's Christmas program without many children? And I wondered how that was going to look like. One late evening when I was finally laying down to rest and the room was silent and finally the thoughts in my head were slowing down, this thought jumped into my mind, and it was invite the people of the senior center and the adults of the congregation. I had been spending some time with our seniors at the senior center, wonderful people. Just been a pleasure getting to know them and forming these relationships with them. So as this thought came to mind, I don't know if any of you do this, I have a pen and pad right next to my bed, and when I think of something or remember something, even when I'm sleeping, I wake up and I write it down. And then when that thought came to mind, I was thinking, why didn't I think about this sooner? But I'm so thankful that God revealed his plan to me. So I don't know if many of you know this, but this year, the desire for your children's program was to do something new and transform the children's program to not only include young children, but older children as well. An intergenerational children's program. And there you go. Our God of surprises, our waymaker to make things right and good, he made things great. I am thankful that he gave our much older, wiser children an opportunity to step out of their box. There was some hesitation, but they still said yes, to put on a costume and perform. I'm thankful for for his children's interaction with one another as they were practicing and singing together. It was such a sight to see. So hopefully, the hope for an intergenerational program is for genuine relationships to be formed. So the hope is that the children, when they come to this church, there's a friendly face for them to see as they enter the church, when they're on the church grounds and on campus. The people that worked hard on this program, it definitely warmed our hearts to witness this type of interaction. So, some of you I'm sure are in a situation, you're in a season of your life where you're waiting on an answer, looking for direction, in a place where there's uncertainty. Wait expectantly, because he is the God of surprises, and he will reveal to you what his plan is in his timing. So thank you, all of you who thanked us this year for the children's Christmas program. There were many, many hands involved, and ultimately it was God's doing. He was the orchestrator, the waymaker, the God of surprises that worked it out, and he made things new. So I'll leave you with these two verses. In Revelation 21:5, and he who is seated on the throne said, "Behold, I am making all things new." Also he said, write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true. As Christians, we can trust that our God will keep his promise. And as in Isaiah 43:19, behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. So those of you who are waiting for an answer, hold fast. He's working things out. He is a God of surprises. He has you. Thank you for joining us today. God bless and Merry Christmas.